In today's moment for your health, we want to take a look at physical wellness. And the question for today is, how can I tell if I've gotten or I'm getting enough sleep? Well, there's a study of longevity that looked into the relationship between lifestyle behaviors and mortality rates, and they studied 7,000 people. And they found that 7 behaviors, if done regularly, promote longevity. Some of the ones you might expect: don't smoke, little to no alcohol, things like that, regular exercise. But one of them jumped out: sleeping at least 7 to 8 hours a night. Now, why is this? Here's what happens if you don't get that, if you get chronic sleep loss: faster onset and increased severity of diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity; significantly higher risk of coronary heart disease; reduced cognitive function and depression; decreased ability to perform higher level intellectual tasks. Those all-nighters in college or high school, they don't really work. I've tried. Increased attention problems and decrease in memory, learning, and academic performance. If your kids aren't doing well in school, but they're staying up to midnight, maybe there's a connection there. A 1993 presentation at the World Federation of Sleep Society found that losing 3 hours of sleep on any given night reduces your immune system effectiveness by 50%. So how can we tell if we're getting enough sleep? Well, here's a quick self-check. You feel tired, irritable, stressed out during the week. You have trouble concentrating and remembering. You feel slow in thinking and problem solving and creativity. You often fall asleep watching TV or looking at your phone. Do you often fall asleep within 5 minutes of getting to bed? Do you often fall asleep or feel drowsy while driving? Often sleep extra on the weekends? Do you often need a nap to get through the day? Now, if you answered true to or yes to 3 or more of these questions, then you probably aren't getting enough sleep. And if you're a heavy snorer or if you see repeated indications of sleepiness during the day, then definitely talk to your doctor about getting a sleep study done, because you might have sleep apnea, which is potentially life-threatening condition where you literally stop breathing during the night multiple times. So lastly, what are some things we can do to get a good or a better night's sleep? 10 power tips from our friends at Creation Health at Florida Hospital. Very quickly: increase the amount of daytime sunlight. Or you can also use a light generator or a light box, something like this, to get that exposure, particularly during the winter, or to help reset your circadian rhythms if your sleep patterns are a bit off. Also, increase the amount of fresh air, physical activity, exercise. Eat your last meal of the day more than 3 hours before bedtime. Try to establish regular sleep patterns, same bedtime during the week as you have on the weekends. Keep conflict, stress, anxiety out of the bedroom. Process the issues beforehand. There's a verse, you've heard it, you've read it. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath, on your anger. Ephesians 4:26. Relax before bedtime. For some, maybe a challenge, but maybe not have your phone right by the bed. Not scroll before bedtime. Avoid caffeine, nicotine, and other stimulants. Sleep primarily at night. Naps can be good, but don't overuse. And even take a hot bath, maybe a hot shower, an hour or 2 before bedtime. It'll raise your internal core temperature, and then it'll drop back down. Helps facilitate sleep. With those 10 tips, we can see better night's sleep, feel better during the day, and even improve our quality of life, even extend our longevity, if you will, and definitely help our immune system. And so if you have any questions on this topic or other types of wellness, we talk about spiritual, emotional, mental, relationship, things like that, let us know, email us, and we'll take a look at those questions as well. And that is a moment for your physical health.